Barbara Hale, born on April 18, 1922 in DeKalb, Illinois, rose from Midwestern roots to become one of television's most beloved icons. The daughter of Luther Ezra Hale, a landscape gardener, and Wilma McCulvin Hale, Barbara grew up in Rockford, Illinois, and later attended Rockford High School. Her early ambitions were not in acting, but in art. She studied at the Chicago Academy of Fine Arts, with dreams of becoming a commercial artist. Yet fate redirected her path when her striking beauty and calm presence caught the attention of modeling agencies. This new path eventually led her to Hollywood, where she signed with RKO Pictures in the early 1940s. Barbara's rise from aspiring artist to screen star would eventually make her a household name, culminating in a career-defining role that changed television history. Now, in her final years, she chose to speak candidly about a relationship that shaped her life, her friendship with Raymond Burr. From artist to actress. The early years, Barbara's journey into acting began almost accidentally. While studying art in Chicago, she was discovered by modeling agencies, which led her to a career in fashion. Her success in modeling drew the attention of Hollywood scouts from RKO Pictures. She moved to Los Angeles and made her film debut in 1943's Gildersleeve's Bad Day. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, Barbara proved herself a versatile actress, appearing in dramas, musicals, and westerns. She starred alongside screen legends like James Stewart in The Jackpot, 1950, Rock Hudson in Sea of Lost Ships, 1953, and Robert Mitchum in West of the Pecos, 1945. Her performances displayed a quiet strength and natural elegance that became her signature. Her role in The Window, 1949, a suspense thriller that became a surprise hit, helped cement her reputation as a serious actress with emotional depth and strong screen presence. A career-defining role in television. Barbara Hale's most iconic achievement came in 1957 when she was cast as Della Street in the television series Perry Mason. Playing the loyal secretary and confidant to Raymond Burr's legendary defense attorney, she appeared in more than 270 episodes during the show's original run, from 1957 to 1966. Her portrayal of Della was more than a sidekick. She was intelligent, dignified, and emotionally grounded, offering a rare depiction of professional women on television at the time. Barbara's performance earned her the Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a drama series in 1959. Her chemistry with Burr became one of the most cherished partnerships in TV history, built on mutual respect and quiet warmth. Even after the original series ended, Barbara returned to the role in more than 30 Perry Mason television movies between 1985 and 1995, continuing her partnership with Burr until his death. A brief but meaningful radio career. Although Barbara Hale became famous for film and television, her radio career was brief yet meaningful. During the golden age of radio, she appeared in several programs that highlighted her vocal talent and emotional range. Her earliest known radio performance was in 1947's Voice of the Army, a post-war program designed to boost morale and share stories of veterans. In 1950, she appeared on the prestigious Lux Radio Theater, a series that adapted films into hour-long radio dramas and often featured original cast members. Her involvement in Lux was a significant endorsement of her credibility and rising status in Hollywood. She also appeared in the patriotic series Proudly We Hail, and between 1950 and 1954, she voiced 5 episodes of Family Theater, a drama series promoting faith and family values. While not extensive, these radio appearances demonstrated her versatility and the depth of her talent in an era when actors moved fluidly between stage, radio, and screen. A love story built on Hollywood's set. In 1945, while filming West of the Pecos, Barbara Hale met fellow actor Bill Williams, whose birth name was Herman August Wilhelm Catt. Williams, a rugged and charming actor with a background in athletics and military service, quickly formed a strong bond with Barbara. Their connection deepened during filming, and a year later, on June 22, 1946, they were married. Their marriage became one of Hollywood's most enduring unions, lasting nearly 5 decades. Together they raised 3 children, 2 daughters, Jod and Juanita, and a son, William Catt. William would follow his parents into acting, becoming well known for his role in The Greatest American Hero, and later appearing alongside his mother in the Perry Mason TV movies. Barbara and Bill's marriage was marked by mutual respect and stability, rare in an industry often defined by short-lived relationships. Their partnership remained strong until Bill's death in 1992, after which Barbara continued to honor his memory. A family built on strength and privacy balancing motherhood with a demanding acting career was never easy, yet Barbara Hale managed it with grace. She protected her family from the pressures of fame, keeping her home life private and grounded. Her children remember her as warm, nurturing, and devoted, qualities that translated into her on-screen roles. The Hale family lived with quiet dignity, shielded from Hollywood's glare. This stability helped Barbara remain centered even as her career grew. She continued to work steadily, and her role as Della Street became not just a job, but a lifelong legacy. Her son William Catt later joined her in acting, creating a rare and cherished family collaboration. Barbara's devotion to family and her ability to maintain privacy became as much a part of her legacy as her Emmy-winning performances. A friendship kept quiet for decades. Barbara Hale's relationship with Raymond Burr was a subject of speculation for years. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and their long-running partnership created a bond that viewers couldn't ignore. Yet Barbara rarely discussed their connection, always choosing discretion over drama. For decades, she offered only polite praise when asked about Burr, maintaining a respectful silence about the private nature of their friendship. But in the later years of her life, she began to speak more openly, revealing the depth of affection and loyalty she felt for him. Her later interviews offered rare glimpses into a relationship that was far more meaningful than most people realized. She finally shared what she had kept private for so long. Raymond Burr was not only her co-star, but a true friend and protector, a man of quiet strength and kindness. The man behind the legend. In her later years, Barbara spoke candidly about Burr's private nature. She described him as a man who guarded his personal life closely, and she respected that deeply. There were parts of Raymond's life he chose not to share, she said, but that didn't diminish his heart. She remembered him as gentle, generous, and supportive, qualities that were often hidden behind his commanding screen presence. Barbara shared that Burr carried the show's weight, but always made sure she was valued and included. She recalled the early days of Perry Mason when the pressure was intense and the workload heavy. Burr, she said, carried the series with strength and dignity, but he never overshadowed her. Instead, he made her feel like a true partner, respected and appreciated. Their bond was built on mutual loyalty, professionalism, and deep emotional trust, a loss that never left her heart. Barbara admitted that Burr's death in 1993 left a void in her life. She described the loss as losing a part of herself. After years of working together, their relationship had developed a rhythm that she believed would never be replicated. She spoke of the beautiful, unspoken rhythm between them, the silent understanding that made their partnership feel effortless. Their bond extended beyond the screen into genuine friendship. Even in the years after Burr's death, Barbara continued to honor his memory, speaking of him with warmth and gratitude. In breaking her silence, she offered a portrait of a man whose true nature was far more human and compassionate than the rumors ever allowed. Her final words about him reflected a deep love and respect that endured until her last days. Conclusion: a legacy of grace and loyalty. Barbara Hale passed away peacefully on January 26, 2017, at her home in Sherman Oaks, California, at the age of 94. The official cause of death was complications from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Her passing marked the end of an era, as she was the last surviving member of the original Perry Mason cast. Her death symbolized the closing of a chapter in television history and reminded fans of the enduring legacy she left behind. Barbara Hale's portrayal of Della Street helped redefine the role of women in television: strong, intelligent, and dignified. Her bond with Raymond Burr remains one of Hollywood's most cherished friendships. In her final reflections, Barbara gave fans the truth she had kept private for decades. Their relationship was built on loyalty, respect, and love. She was his Della, and he was her Perry, forever.